Good morning, fellow traders. Bubblehead here, and it's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Monday, December 30th, 2019. 2 trading days left in the year. Amazing stuff. So this is brought to you by Positive Trends Research. Everything we're going to talk about today is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Alright, I hope everybody had a great night last night, is ready for an awesome trading day today. So let's take a look at the SPX here. We can see that it's been bullish until proven otherwise for quite a while, right? Macro trend line's up, intermediate trend line up, and the bump and run trend line, right? The micro trend line is up as well. We hit all-time highs on Friday, so let's see how that goes and continues into today. So macro stuff, geometric. We are, reaching the upper pitchfork level here. It seems to be, giving a big push up here. We'll see if they do that into the end of the year. S&P futures right now, we'll take a look at in a few moments, are about flat. So we'll see if that gets any strength into today. Again, the markets are closed on Wednesday for New Year's Day in the U.S. So we will see if, we have like kind of a low volume next couple days. I do have a feeling next week things will start picking up. And then, of course, in 2 weeks, earnings season starts with the financials reporting. So that should be pretty interesting as well. So that being said, let's take a look at the S&P futures and just see if anything is interesting here. Okay, so a little bit of a drop here to bring it to the flat point. You can see where we were at last night, right? So I mean, you can kind of, however you want to do it, you put it here, right? Just to kind of show like some flatness, right? And then of course you had the bump line right here, and so yeah, so we basically broke down below there here your trend box here, and finally got this candle right here as a key breakdown line. Through that level, right? And then that brought a little more downside there. So you'd see a couple little lower shadows, right? And it's kind of testing the basically the open, so the gap right there. So a little bit flat this morning, up 50 cents. We'll see how that carries into the open today. In terms of news this morning and gappers and upgrades and things like that, not too much going on. There actually is some earnings. NIO, electric car company in China, penny stock. Apparently they cut costs and had some a little bit better news and all that stuff, but it's not really affecting the stock at this point. We'll see if they have a conference call this morning, and they're saying at 6 a.m. Central, so 7 o'clock New York time. We'll see if anything actually comes out of that. But also on the electric car side, our friend Tesla, they delivered, I guess they rolled out their first 1,000 Teslas at their Shanghai plant, and so it was getting a little bit of a boost this morning. That seems to have faded that a little bit. So we'll see if it can get any more strength here. You can see on the daily chart, it's been pretty bullish here. Recent all-time highs on Friday, right? Still, again, like just about everything, holding its upward trend line right now. So we'll see if it, continues to get strength on that type of news, or if they decide to take some profit on it. So seems to me though, this is one they probably want to hold into the end of the year, right? Because it's had such an epic run. No institution wants to say, "Oh, I didn't have Tesla," right? That type of thing. Of course, I had Tesla, right? That type of stuff. So we'll see how that holds into the end of the year. Not too much else going on. The only other thing that really had news this morning is Uber, right? Apparently, Los Angeles wants to make an all-electric vehicle mandate for ride sharing, so that could affect a ton of people, especially Uber itself. And it may eventually affect Tesla, stuff like that. So, but we'll see. It's ticking down a little bit this morning, but I'm not so sure how much that news is going to affect it. So that's what we have going on there. Other than that, obviously we'll be taking a look at Apple today. It's been, pushing to fresh all-time highs almost every day. So had a little bit of weakness on Friday, right? So some surprises to the downside. Big green candle, then a fresh reversal candle to the downside. A little bit of a bear flag or a bear pennant, right? And then it pushed back down on Friday, and then it tried it again, and then back down as well. And then they shook it all up with another green candle at the close. So it's actually down a little bit this morning with the market. We'll see how that goes into the open. Amazon's another one. A lot of folks have been looking at Thursday's big move, right? Let's take another look at that on the daily. So big candle right here, pushed over a lot of key levels, right, which gave it some strength, increased volume, and then they pushed it a little bit higher on Friday, right, but then it ended up with a big topping tail at the prior selling pressure area. So we'll see if that gets any strength or if it consolidates into today. And other than that, guys, I hope everybody has an awesome trading day, and I will see you guys at the lunchtime market update. And of course, I'll put some tweets out there if anything looks interesting. And remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you soon.